but they can't get caught looking ahead. Keep your focus and bring your best. Close out games like this, you expect maximum effort.
Now here's Williams. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Gobert with the defensive effort.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
In recent years, Brent, we've seen Oklahoma City turn into a contender simply by developing their own young talent.
Yeah, blocks on sticks, on bricks, on blocks, and that's what they've done. They have not signed a free agent, big-name guy. They've built from within. They've built an incredible roster by drafting well and fostering the growth of these young players, along with the coach who has given them a lot of belief. It's been pretty magical in OKC.
And Edwards drops them both.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Randall against Holmgren. Pass to Dort. Now here's Williams. 6 on the shot clock. It's 3-pointers off the mark. Edwards looking it over. Conley with the three. Rebound by Williams. And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They are really pleased with the victory on Monday.
Yeah, their long-range artillery hit the mark more often than not. A great equalizer when you're on the road.
Yeah, they sapped the energy right out of the building in that one. They just were knocking down threes. It was deflating both for the team and the crowd.
That one goes. Count it.
Agile move off the contact by Edwards, getting to his shot despite the difficult defense.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Conley. Hartenstein passes to Williams. Just 5 on the clock. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Hartenstein can't get it to go. Outside Edwards. He takes it in, and Edwards with the stop.
And how about the athleticism from Edwards, rocketing off the drive there for the slam.
Oklahoma City's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Outside, Dort. To Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Conley. Nice move. The shot's good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
He's got the ability to do damage inside and out. SGA's not going to miss that.
Brent, there can't be any question now that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has arrived as an NBA superstar.
No doubt about it, Kevin. I mean, you finish in the top 3 of MVP voting. That is a stamp of approval. SGA, one of the more feared players in the game, and this guy is on his way.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. Gilgeous-Alexander with it to the inside. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
Gilgeous-Alexander's nothing if not a creator. Make that pass in his sleep.
Edwards passes to Randall. Thunder with the rebound.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. Pass to Hartenstein. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
And when Gobert is playing with this kind of aggression on that end, there aren't many better at defending.
Here's Randall, and the rejection by Holmgren. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, Lou Dort makes his bones at the defensive end. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander says, I always try to test myself against him in practice because he's the best of the best. The Coach Mark Dagnall said, "I look at him more like he's an artist. We can shift him anywhere. There's no one he can't guard." Kevin?
David, he is a beast. Wow. Thank you for the report. Now here is Conley. After the miss from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Takes a three. Another miss by Minnesota. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Pass to Holmgren. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in.
And playing up tempo, pro-level ball can be hard for some guys, but Holmgren has easily made the transition.
Now here's McDaniel. Here's Oklahoma City. It's been 8 unanswered points for him. Dort wide open. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Edwards. An easy 2 points on the layup. Edwards got 8.
And he's a true inside-out threat. Edwards wants to score from everywhere on the floor.
Outside, Dort. And it's off from three-point range. Edwards with it. He's picked up by Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside for Randall. Out of bounds, Oklahoma City's X possession. And a new group in here for the Thunder. Williams, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Wiggins comes in for Chet Holmgren. Wallace is checked in for Dort. And it's Alex Caruso in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Williams. Three-pointer. Minnesota with the rebound. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Conley, the pass to Randall. Randall is doubled. McDaniels kicks to Edwards. Good on the triple. He's got 11.
And this is big for Edwards' confidence, wanting to keep hitting from downtown and stretching that defense.
Williams looking over the floor. Here's Caruso. The Thunder with another miss. Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for the Minnesota Timberwolves. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. We're back at the Western Conference Finals. Happy to have you with us here on 2K Sports. And looking at what we've seen from the Timberwolves, what do you guys think?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
Wallace outside. Driving the lane, and it's Wallace with the jam.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
How about the sequence in its entirety? Momentum swing, and you love the effort here.
And they blow the whistle. whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. The Thunder shooting their first foul shot of the night. And that one misses. The NBA scoring explosion, Brent, hasn't slowed down. We're getting record-setting offenses, it seems like, every single season.
Yeah, Kevin, lots of factors going into that. Obviously, more three-pointers being taken and figuring out the math of the game. But let's give credit to the players and the work that they're doing in the off-season in terms of getting better with their skill to be able to shoot that basketball and seek out the most efficient shot on the court.
Gobert, and that one no good to start him off on the night. And Caruso's got the ball here for the Thunder. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Caruso. Williams for three. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. The muscle from Edwards.
It's simple, guys. Keep getting Edwards the ball and just let Ed cook.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's Mike Conley with the rebound. Timberwolves have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
Anthony Edwards, 2 shots.
Shooting 2. And that one misses.
Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. That's off as well. So he misses both.
That's a strange trip because typically he's pretty much money from there.
The Thunder have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and that one drops. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his second basket.
Gilgeous-Alexander, fantastic concentration.
Greg, seems like we always talk about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's offensive side. But when it comes to deflections and steals, his defense, he's one of the best.
Yeah, his two-way ability is sometimes overlooked in the mainstream media. But people in the know how good of a defender he is.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That is his first foul of the game. A different look for Oklahoma City. Hartenstein comes in for Williams. And it's Dort in for Wallace. And a wide-open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. Drops in the tray. Gilgeous-Alexander's got the lead up to 3 now for the Thunder. Edwards against Dort. Edwards dishes to McDaniels. The Thunder pull it in.
Well, he's a guy to count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
Caruso, no good. Timberwolves trail by 3. And here's Edwards from the arc. It's good again, and the next one, 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
And that corner pocket triple, terrific shot by Edwards from deep.
Hartenstein passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Wiggins sets a screen for Dort. Conley against Gilgeous-Alexander. Can't get it to fall. Minnesota's gone 3 of 7 tonight from 3-point territory. Good! Edwards mixing it up inside.
And even when under duress, Edwards stays calm, which is what allows him to still score on tough defense.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. And the Thunder with some changes. Holmgren, he's checked in for Aaron Wiggins. And Jalen Williams is subbed in for Alex Caruso. For 3, Holmgren. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 assists now tonight. Oh, here's Edwards. 20 points for him. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Off on the layup. The Thunder with the lead. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Thunder take it one step at a time. All-star Shai Gilgeous-Alexander says, I think we all stay in the moment, and that's why we've been able to get better. Attack the day, the program in front of us. We all have the right intentions and want to win at the end of the day. Kevin?
That attitude growing by leaps and bounds. Thank you, David.
Heady play there from Randall. He knows that contact is coming, so he gets himself into position, draw the foul, and still score.
Cason Wallace, he's checked in for the Thunder. That free throw good from Randall. The overall game of Julius Randle is impressive. He's gritty. He is in there giving it Brent his everything.
Yeah, Kevin, you think about that year where he averaged 24, 10 rebounds, and 6 assists. I mean, the only other guys that did that were Will Chamberlain, Mr. Robertson, Larry Bird, Russell Westbrook, Jokic, Giannis. All of those guys won MVPs. That's a heck of a list.
And here is McDaniel after the three-pointer from Chet Holmgren.
And showing he can make plays for others. Edwards moving it with conviction.
Now here's Williams. Inside. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
Very little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation. So far, he's a can't-miss player. A superb scorer who plays to his strength.
1:03 left in the first half. Nobody near Williams. And Oklahoma City again with the bucket.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Here's Gobert. And a miss there on the triple. The Thunder leading by 3. With the floater, Williams, that's good. Williams has got 6 here in this quarter. Timberwolves have gotten 7 of their 12 field goal attempts to drop here in the second quarter, up over 50%. Oklahoma City's gone 3 of 4 with the long-range bombs here in the second quarter. Dort passes to Williams. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. From deep. Another miss by Williams. Randall surveying the D. Has to Gobert. 1 second left, and that's the final possession with the nice defense right there. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Thunder out in front. They're up by 5, and will return shortly.